And this is the last part of the idea showroom, which is going to be divided into three. We're going to be hearing three different spokespeople for to talk about the concept of syncs. As you know, syncing is a very important way for artists, labels, and content creators of generating income for their work. We hear about syncs for television shows, for anyone who needs to or wants to use your music or your creation for their identity or for whatever they're trying to sell. Thanks to the following spokespeople, we're going to be able to delve a little bit deeper into where sync is nowadays. The first of which, the whole section is going to be titled "The Future of Sync," and we're going to be hearing about how we can improve our search for the perfect sync using artificial intelligence. We're going to hear from the co-founder and CMO of The Future of Sync, Jakob Höflich, who's going to tell us a little bit about how to find solutions in syncing and being a bit faster using AI. The very fearful AI, which can be very beneficial, as some of our speakers are letting us know from first-hand experience. Welcome, Jakob.
Thank you very much. Shall I put them on, or?
It's your choice. You can do it if you want to, but yeah, it's almost decorated.
Yeah, cool.
It's nice and intimate. We don't really need the headphones.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
So you're representing Cyanite, and tell us a little bit about how you are improving the process of finding the perfect sync.
Yeah, very happy to. Thanks so much for the invite. Nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Jakob. I'm one of the co-founders and the CMO of Cyanite. We are a Berlin-based AI company that develops artificial intelligence for music tagging and search. And the purpose of this presentation is to inspire and to serve you with three really cool use cases for sync and catalog management. So we work with a lot of publishers and catalogs worldwide, and what I hear from them every time is, hey, we have such a cool catalog with such cool music, but there are those dusty corners which are super hard to find, and there's so much music that we cannot really exploit. And then there are new team members coming, and it takes a lot of time for them to know the catalog. So we kind of like only license what we know. And artificial intelligence is really cool to help in that process. And I will present you three use cases, how to make the work with the catalog a little bit easier and also much more fun. So the first one, it's not a fun use case because I did it myself when I worked in radio. I was tagging music. But auto-tagging is basically extracting creative metadata directly from the audio file. So anything from genre over moods, energy, instruments, BPM, key, and so on and so forth. And it helps you to really add a consistent and objective layer, a language, to your music catalog. And just imagine like a record store, which is very well organized. You very quickly find what you're looking for. And there's also a record store in Berlin, which is super chaotic. It's also fun, but if you work professionally with music, you want to find the music fast because you're working on deadlines. And yeah, we integrate it into many systems. You can get spreadsheets. This is an example of a customer using Disco. You can also upload our text directly into Disco. Very happy to test that out if you're interested. Second use case, the search. It's my personal favorite. We offer lots of different search algorithms that helps searching a catalog more easily. You can basically use a reference track to find similar tracks in your catalog. You can also use descriptions like a prompt search, stuff like, I don't know, walking on a dusty highway, or the football team is getting ready for the game, or laid back future bass with a female vocal, and so on and so forth. And you can also use lyrics. And if you're a publisher and you just have a catalog, you don't have any own system, you can also use our web app. That's a no-code solution. You can basically upload your entire catalog into our web app, and then you can use it as an internal AI search tool for your sync team. So this one here, for example, is Sugar Music, publisher from Italy. You can just select Rolling in the Deep by Adele, and just in less than a second find similar tracks from my catalog. And of course, you can also combine it with other ways to search music. Very cool thing is you can also fully integrate that if you have your own system via the API. This is a really cool new platform we hear about in a bit. It's called Catalog, and here you can see the similarity search. It's fully integrated by Cyanite. You don't see that it's Cyanite, but it's Cyanite behind it. So if you have an own system, you can also fully integrate it. Third use case, a very interesting one, it's catalog insights. I mean, everyone has a hunch about their catalog, but our data can transform the guessing, what's in your catalog, into the knowing. So to give you some example, this is like some actual data by a German publisher, and it can really help to guide and aid content strategies. Hey, maybe like we only have a little bit of rap hip hop, maybe we want to fill that up a little bit, and our catalog is pretty male, so we might want to get some more female music. And then you can really convince stakeholders in music decisions, because music is so subjective, it's very hard to talk about, and that makes it easier. So here's a QR code, there's videos, there's a presentation, you can book a meeting, we can set up like a free trial with your entire catalog, or we just talk after the presentation. I'm here for the Primavera Pro. Yeah, thank you.
Very good, thank you, Jakob. I mean, I can imagine, when you say you worked tagging music, would you have to do that? You'd have to hear each track and say, okay, it's got drums on it, put drums. It sounds kind of tribal, put tribe, you know, like all the things that you can think of.
Yeah, it was after high school I went to Australia, and it was just an internship. I didn't have any professional experience in music tagging, and they had new releases every day, like people handing in CDs, and I was digitizing the CDs. And it was not so much about instrument, but I had to tag the genres.
Yeah.
And you know, there was a huge list of genres, and there was indie pop, indie alternative, indie rock, you know, alternative, and I was like, I don't know, maybe this.
Yeah.
So and that's a big problem, you know, like it's a very like tedious and challenging job, but it's very tiring. But once a wrong tag enters your library, sometimes it's there forever. Same if you have a wrong tag and send it to Spotify, you know, the algorithms don't pick up on the right tags if the tag is not correct.
It was so much easier in the 80s. Hip hop, soul, heavy metal, rock, hard rock, you know, you had a few, you know, you could count them on your fingers, and that's it, you know, you'd go to a record store, but now it's like, you know,
lots of genres.
Too many genres, lo-fi, hive.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a boomer. Thank you, Jakob, from Cyanite.